What's going on, everybody? It's your boy SBJ, back today with another video. Excuse the hoodie, but there's a point, there's a theme, it's for a reason. We're here with another episode in RanTdom, and today is going to be about introverts. So, shout out to the bro, Jaded Nerd, for the inspiration for this video. He's in the description, and he's one of the featured channels on my page. Make sure you check him out. He's got some real great content going on over there. So, without further ado, let's get to it. I'm an introvert. I've always known it, but it wasn't until recently that I really did my research and started to actually understand it. When most people hear the term introvert, they usually just think of antisocial. Now, while that may be a parallel thing, it's not what it means. This video will be too long if I actually explained it, so I'm gonna have some links in the description for anybody that cares to, do some research and find out more about it. But a quick definition is that introverts get most of their stimulation from internal factors, and extroverts get most of their stimulation from external factors. And they're on opposite ends of a spectrum. It's not a binary thing. It's not an on-off type thing. So I was roaming Facebook a little while ago, and I'm in a couple introvert groups, and I saw this guy post a status about how he was having problems with his friend, and she kept calling him every single day, wanting to talk about this and that and problems that she has and all this other stuff. And he had an issue with that. Now, most extroverts are going to say, oh, well, get over it, or, oh, this guy's an asshole. I get it. I understand. We as people tend to automatically dismiss things that don't make sense to us or that don't line up or adhere with our way of thinking. And that's fine, as long as you aren't dismissive. And, that messes people up. But some just don't understand how draining it is for an introvert to have certain social interactions, to be forced into certain social interactions. Think about it like this. So, you're at work, and your boss asks you to do them a favor. Now, this favor isn't a part of your job description and isn't even necessarily job related, but they ask you to do it. Now, we know there should not be any consequences if you say no. However, we live in the real world where everything isn't just black and white. So even though there shouldn't be consequences, there may be some type of consequence if you choose to say no, whether it's, you have a performance-based job and your supervisor chooses somebody else over you because they have a grudge because you didn't do their favor that they asked you to do. All of these things are possibilities. Now, you could say no. You could say no. But again, it's pressure. First, on top of the fact that it was something that you didn't want to do, now you have pressure to do it. So that makes it worse. And that's the same situation with the guy who was posting in the group. It's the same situation. I know you guys might think I'm exaggerating, but trust me on this one, I've done the research. Am I saying that all introverts don't like talking on the phone or hate talking on the phone? No, not at all. Again, it's the spectrum. Shame on you for even assuming that. No, I'm joking. But do you have any friends that you might have had these type of interactions with where, you call them, they don't answer, you feel some type of way, and it may be a habit? let me give you a quick guide to kind of help you navigate through and improve those interactions. So, if you're doing someone a favor and they know they are, like you've already talked about, it's already established that you're doing them a favor, just call them. Go ahead and call them, because if they're a reasonable, logical person, they won't be bothered at all by you calling them, no matter how much they don't like talking on the phone, because they need you. Just how it is. In every other situation, I would advise that you send a text message or whatever other way outside of calling them on the phone or showing up to their house. I would advise you do that, because it gives them the proper space to choose whether or not they want to have this social interaction, and realize it has nothing to do with you. I mean, unless you're having issues with this person, that's not what we're talking about. I don't know nothing about that. Your problems are your problems with this person, and that's your business. But outside of that, it has nothing to do with you. It's more about them, and them not maybe having the energy in their estimation to be able to go through this social interaction. So yeah, if you leave a text message, how does it hurt you? It doesn't hurt you. It doesn't hurt you to be accommodating to your friends and your loved ones. Just go ahead and do it, you know? And whatever you do, if you do skip the whole text thing and you just call them, first, don't catch an attitude if they don't answer the phone. Don't get mad at them for two reasons. Number one, it's if this is a habit, you already know that there's some reason that they don't answer the phone. But even if that's not the case, you never know. They could be busy this time. They really could just be busy. And the second reason is, if they really have issues with social interaction and they do something to avoid yours and you fuss at them about it, that's just going to add more anxiety the next time that you try to interact with them socially. That's all it's going to do. It's not going to help your cause anymore. You complaining about it isn't going to make them answer the phone next time. It's just not going to happen. And if you do call and they don't answer, leave a message. Leave a message, send a text, do whatever to get in contact with them and let them know what you wanted. Don't leave call me. That defeats the entire purpose. And if they did ignore you, they did screen your call, then call me isn't going to change anything. Let them know what you need. If it's an emergency, tell them it's an emergency. Tell them you need to get back in touch with them. But, you know, I'm just going to leave it there, because I'm pretty sure I don't want to go too far. I don't want to go too far, and I don't want to get into, you know, any situations where people are upset. And I mean, some of you might think this is crazy. Some of you think this is too much. That's fine. But it's all subjective, and you aren't that person, so you can't tell them how they feel. But with that being said, we're going to go ahead and wrap this video up. Again, make sure that you go check out Jaded Nerd's page. It's going to be in the description. And I haven't told him about this video specifically, so when he watches it, I'm going to see if I can try to get him to do a response to it and get his thoughts on it, because he has his own series about introverts, and it's pretty dope. If you are introverted, or you know somebody that's introverted and you want to understand him a little bit better, then go ahead and check out his material. Till next time, I'm SBJ, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.